everyone! Today I have a really fun do-it-yourself type of tutorial. This is a little bit more unusual but really great, especially if you get chapped lips or anything like that, which is actually a big thing that happens in the summer for girls. So this is a really helpful tutorial. We're going to be doing a do-it-yourself lip scrub. We might actually be doing 2 or 3 different lip scrubs today, but I want to focus on a honey one, which is really good for exfoliating your lips. We're only going to be using 3 ingredients for the main lip scrub that I'm going to be showing you today, and you can find these ingredients easily in your kitchen. If not, they're pretty inexpensive at your local grocery store. I know that this is actually going to be really healthy for you because it's going to be homemade and organic and all that good stuff. It's going to be natural lip scrub. So this is going to be really good for exfoliating your lips and making sure that they're not chapped or anything like that. It's going to get rid of all of your dead skin, and this is so helpful, especially if you are on a really big budget and you don't want to go out and spend a bunch of money on a good lip scrub. This is probably going to be better for you. So we're just going to go ahead and go into my kitchen now, and I will see you guys soon. Alright, so like I was saying, it's going to be pretty easy to find these ingredients in your kitchen. What you're going to need is some olive oil. You can also mix this up with some other edible oil like a coconut oil or anything like that. I'm just using some extra virgin olive oil. You can also use a vegetable oil if you'd like. The next ingredient we're going to be using is some honey. Now, if you were using this scrub for your face, I would recommend an unprocessed honey. Otherwise, any honey will do for this. Your lips aren't going to break out, so you're fine there. The last ingredient that we're going to be needing is some baking soda. You can also use sugar or salt or anything like that, but we're just going to be using some baking soda. But if you're going to use sugar, I recommend some organic, unprocessed sugar, especially if you're going to be using it on your face. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin this. We're going to only need 1 teaspoon of honey, so I've got a little teaspoon measure right here. You can also use like any spoon that you would use to eat with. That's a teaspoon as well. But we're just going to go ahead and squeeze this into this little spoon right here and fill it up, just so that you have 1 teaspoon. And then with me, I have a cute little bowl to mix this in. You can also use any makeup container that you might get at MAC for your like eyeshadows or anything like that. That'll work really well for storing it. You can also saran wrap this and put it in your fridge. I recommend storing these in your fridge and not out in the open because you kind of want it to stay fresh and, you know, everything like that. I forgot to mention, this is an edible scrub, so it's completely safe to put on your lips. What we're using is completely edible ingredients, you know, baking soda, olive oil, and honey. And make sure if you switch it up, it's also edible as well. Don't use a coconut oil that is not meant for your mouth. I went ahead and washed off my teaspoon because now we're going to need a teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in here and kind of wriggle it on out until it's smooth with the surface. Kind of like this. See? And then we're going to plop that into our bowl. And then now all you need is a couple drops of your oil. Again, I'm using extra virgin olive oil. So you only need a couple drops of this. And pretty much you're just going to stir this up when you're done. I'm just going to take a cute little spoon like this. You can also use the same spoon you were using. But I'm just going to use this one because it'll be a little bit more convenient. And I'm going to stir it up until it gets a pasty texture like this. This is really great for your lips for exfoliating in the summertime and also in the winter because my lips get pretty dry in the winter. I don't know about you guys. I get really bad chapped lips. But this is what it's going to end up looking like. Really pasty and really healthy for you. Also, it's not going to be like unsafe to like actually use this on your lips because it's all edible. So you're just going to go ahead and smush some onto your finger and scrub it into your lips. The texture kind of like feels like a chapstick sort of feeling, like kind of like lip glossy chapstick. And it doesn't taste bad at all. It just tastes kind of lemony, but don't eat it because I don't know how good you're gonna like this. Basically what you want to do with this lip scrub is let it sit on your lips for 2 to 3 minutes. You can let it sit for less if you don't like the feeling or anything like that. But this is really, really healthy for you, and I definitely recommend doing this rather than going and spending a bunch of money because you can find all these products right here in your kitchen. You can find it at your local grocery store, and it's not going to cost you anything because you're going to end up using these products for food as well. So, but yeah, this is just a honey scrub that you can use with sugar. You can For your dry products, you can use sugar, you can use brown sugar. For your oil, you can use olive oil, vegetable oil, coconut oil, and then make sure you use your honey because the honey is actually a really good ingredient for this lip scrub. Another great thing about this lip scrub is that you don't have to use the olive oil, you don't have to use the baking soda, you can just use honey, brown sugar, or regular sugar for this, and it'll work just as great. The olive oil is just kind of like a skin nourishing type of ingredient, and it's really good for your hair as well. I don't recommend using this on your hair because I don't know how that works. So yeah, if you choose not to use olive oil, that's fine, that's great. You don't have to use an oil, you can actually just use your sugar and honey, and then it'll definitely be really good tasting on your lips. It won't taste kind of funky because of the oils or anything like that, or the baking soda. It'll taste really good if you just use the honey and sugar. And if you guys want to see some more, just send me a message over on my channel, and I'll link that down below as well as in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye everyone!